Have you ever loved someone so much but the world just wouldn't let it happen? Well, that might just be the story between Nollywood's queen of comedy, Funke Akindele, and Yoruba movie royalty, Femi Adebayo. Yes, so beautiful people, gather round because this gist is loaded. So let's rewind this love story to where it started. Because trust me, it's deep. So Funke Akindele is that woman who carved her name into Nollywood with Jennifer. But even before the breakout role, she had been grinding on I Need to Know in the late 90s. She's intelligent, ambitious, and no nonsense. We all know that. Trained as a lawyer. Now look at this point and keep it. Trained as a lawyer. We're getting somewhere with that. But destined for the screen. And as of now, she's Nigeria's box office queen with multiple awards and achievements under her belt. She's also now a mother of twins and a politician. We're not talking small babe. This is big mama moves. Now to Femi Adebayo. He's also a lawyer. Remember I told you to keep that information that time. Funke trained as a lawyer. Femi Adebayo trained as a lawyer. Femi Adebayo is trained as a lawyer. He's an actor and a movie producer, son of the veteran actor Adebayo Salami, also known as Ogabelo. Femi has always carried himself with elegance and discipline and is loved across the Yoruba film industry. His recent Netflix success with Jagun Jagun only confirmed what we already knew, that this man has star power. So guys, imagine these two powerhouses in love back in the early 2000s. Yes, so I tell you, Femi and Funke were once in a serious relationship, serious romantic relationship, by the way, not just a fling. This one reached the point where even colleagues believed wedding bells were around the corner. They were always together on set, always supporting each other, and even appeared in several Yoruba films as romantic leads. The chemistry was so real that people couldn't even separate their acting from reality. But then, boom, the family walls. It's been whispered for years that Femi's parents, particularly his mom, weren't comfortable with Funke. Some say it was a tribal issue. Funke is from Lagos, while Femi's family is deep-rooted in Ilorin, Kwara State. Others say it was more personal, that they didn't see her as the submissive, quiet wife they envisioned for their son. Whatever the reason was, Femi allegedly couldn't go against his people, and just like that, the relationship died. Now, here is where it gets even more interesting. Femi went ahead to marry his first wife, Khadija. That marriage ended in divorce quietly because, according to Femi Adebayo as at then, he said the first wife, was not okay with what he does and that he cannot quit acting for anything. That is his passion. Then he married his second wife, Omotayo Adebayo, in 2016. Everything looked rosy for a long time. They had beautiful kids, showed up at events together, and Femi praised her publicly multiple times. But recently, Lover and some coded blogs started hinting that all might not be well. There are whispers of infidelity from both sides, emotional distance, and even deleted photos. People are talking, but Femi hasn't addressed it directly. But if you go to Femi's Instagram page, you'll realize that there is nothing that has to do with his family there. I mean, his immediate family, that's his wife and himself, maybe with the kids. He might probably do that because he wants to keep everything private and all of that. That might be his decision. But now, enter Funke, who also went through her own marital issue with her ex-husband, JJC Skills. They split in 2022 after a very public fallout. But like a phoenix, Funke rose again. Her movie, Battle on Booker Street, broke box office record. She co-ran for deputy governor in Lagos, and she's now one of the most bankable names in Nollywood. And just when everyone thought the chapter between her and Femi was closed, boom, we started seeing them together again on movie sets, at events, and on Instagram interactions. Femi would even post a lot of things to support her movie and all of that on his page. People are beginning to ask, is there unfinished business here? Could Femi be looking back and realizing he fumbled and all of that? Because if we're being honest, Femi and Funke could have been a Nollywood power couple, the kind that commands respect and headlines at the same time if they had given them the chance. Instead, both of them ended up with partners that things didn't quite work out with. And now, at this stage of their lives, they are both single, successful, and back in each other's orbits. Life has a way of circling back, doesn't it? So let me tell you something. We all know that Funke never bad-mouthed Femi. Even when their relationship ended, she stayed classy, and Femi is always shown admiration and respect for her work. But now that his marriage is on the shaky ground, people are beginning to speculate. Is this karma or is it fate knocking on the door again? And if Femi is truly unhappy in his marriage, is there a chance he and Funke could reconnect, or even if it is just as friends or collaborators and all of that? Because we all know that this industry is small and love, real love, never really dies. Now, let me throw the question to you guys. If you were Funke, would you give Femi Adebayo another chance if the door opened? Or would you simply keep it pushing and leave the past in the past? Because one thing is for sure, this story is not yet over. Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you've heard any extra gist, please drop it. No gatekeeping here. Now, if you have enjoyed the story so far, thank you so much for watching till the end. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends. And if you've been watching my videos and you have not subscribed, guys, please do it now so that you can become one of my beautiful and small family around here. Thank you so much. And see you in the next video. Bye.